We welcome you to Colo, Iowa. Billy Dean, country legend, is in town for a special acoustic performance. As you can see behind me, Willow Brook Barn, which has been a project for Bob and Sharon Wilson. If you haven't checked out our preview story on this facility, on this venue, go to StoryCounty.News. I encourage you to look at some of the photos, and of course you'll get some live footage from inside the building once we enter here momentarily. But Billy Dean is set to perform this evening. Shortly, the Colo Alumni Banquet is just finishing up inside. Special event for Willow Brook this year, as the school district wasn't able to host it. And so it kind of lent itself to a great idea by Bob and Sharon for this show. And Billy Dean, of course, was gracious enough to come to Central Iowa. So just a great event here for small town Iowa. Of course, last week we had an interesting event in Nevada with Brian White and Wade Hayes. And this week it is Billy Dean. So, John, we're going to kind of pan around so people can kind of see where we're at. For anybody that's not familiar with Willow Brook Barn, we're on the corner of West Street and Progress Street in Colo. You see the Colo Royals football field right across the highway. This is Highway 30 that you're looking at here. And again, Progress Drive is just to the south of Highway 30. Just to the south of Highway 30. So you'll turn south on West Street, and you'll turn left on Progress Drive. The address is 408 Progress Drive. Tickets are available for purchase, $30 at the door. The doors will open here momentarily in about 15 minutes at 7 p.m. Central Time. And there will be a cash bar, so if you're interested in some drinks this evening, those will be available as well. So again, get out here. You still got some time if you're local. If you're in Colo, you're in Nevada, Ames, surrounding areas, State Center, maybe even Marshalltown. Get over here for a wonderful event. Billy Dean, 90s country singer Billy Dean, is in the building for an awesome show that will, again, begin at approximately 7:30 p.m. tonight. So stay tuned here to our Facebook page, to our YouTube page. We'll continue to check in periodically throughout the evening as we follow this wonderful event for Central Iowa here at Willow Brook Barn in Colo, Iowa, the home tonight for Billy Dean and a special acoustic performance. We'll talk to you soon. Corey Bratta, StoryCounty.News. We are live here at Willow Brook Barn in Colo, Iowa. I'm standing next to the owners of this beautiful facility, Bob and Sharon Wilson. And Bob, I know this has been a lot of hard work that's went into making this possible. A lot of hard work that's made all of this possible as far as the venue. What's it feel like to be able to have things culminating with the banquet and, of course, Billy Dean this evening?
Well, a lot of this hard work was taken care of by my wife. And so it's a lot of good work. It's interesting work. Something that we want to get into more and more, and we're all very anxious for Billy Dean's performance.
And Sharon, I know you're a big Billy Dean fan. We talked prior about some of his past performances. How excited are you to see Billy in your venue tonight?
Exciting. We're so excited, and we're just happy to have all these people here tonight. We know it's going to be a great show, and he's already been here and been welcomed and just been so friendly. So we're excited for everybody.
And I know there are still tickets available. And, of course, if you haven't gotten details, head on over to their website, head on over to Facebook and get details there. You can also go to StoryCounty.News for our preview story and get more information as well. But if people haven't purchased their tickets yet, maybe they're in Colo at home and they wanted to come, but they've kind of been holding off, what can they do to get tickets as of right now?
Just come to the door. We still have seats available, and, yeah, they'll be welcomed right in, yeah.
And $30, and Bob, there is a cash bar behind us. What are we serving tonight?
Just about a little everything. There's a couple of special drinks. One of them's a Billy Dean special, and a couple others. I mean, it's a great bar service. We've been working with them for about a year and a half, and they do a great job, and we're very pleased with them.
So if Billy Dean isn't enough incentive to come on down, I hope a full-service cash bar will be. So, again, if you haven't made it down, Willow Brook Barn at 408 Progress Drive here, just south of Highway 30 in Colo. Bob, Sharon, we look forward to tonight, and we appreciate everything you've done to put this on. All right, Corey Bratta, StoryCounty.News. We'll continue to check in periodically throughout the weekend. Head on over to Willow Brook for Billy Dean coming in just moments from now.
Once in a while, someone comes along, that one in a million heart, so pure and so strong. only get every once in a while. And I said, I have a car, I have my ring, and I would like to ask you officially to be my girlfriend. And she was trying to twirl in her hair, chewing her gum. You know, Billy, you're cute and all. I mean, I love you, but I'm just not in love with you. And that kind of broke my heart. So I'm on my way home, embarrassed. I reach into my 8-track tape box and I pull out this Dave Mason tape. And this song becomes my song my junior and senior year in high school, and it set me on my path to Nashville, Tennessee. I said, one day that girl's gonna regret this. I'm going to Nashville with my broken heart. And right before the band and I tear into the song, I look down because I can see some hands like right in front of the stage. There's a girl going. It was like a reflex. I said, hey, I love you, but I'm just not in love with you anymore. And I sang my song. I want us all to sing one together. Are you checking your email right now? We got very empty. We didn't talk about Jackson. Everywhere the fire went out. Go Jackson. Mess around. Go Jackson. Look out, Jackson. I don't know when, but I'm stuck in a Folsom prison. She had me arrested down in Jackson. I ain't going nowhere. Look out, Jackson Town.
Corey Brada here, StoryCounty.News. We are at Willow Brook Barn in Colo as the conclusion of the Billy Dean acoustic performance is upon us, and so many people still milling around, enjoying the conversation after a wonderful show. And I'm joined here by Jamison Hudson, who you kind of were the guy behind the scenes tonight. Talk about what it's like to DJ and handle all the technical side of things for a guy like Billy Dean.
Yeah, it's a long process. We came in on Thursday, set everything up. Took about 2.5, 3 hours to set up, and then came in and did a sound check today at 3, and then we did the show. So it's a long process, but yeah, I think it went great.
So are you a guy who's real critical of yourself after a show like this? You're like, oh man, I wish I could have that moment back or this moment back?
Absolutely, yes. And I think there were several times in this show that there were some little glitches that happened. Hopefully nobody saw it, but I did my best to recover.
So in case anybody missed it on our live broadcast, Bob and Sharon Wilson's daughter Meredith jumped on the stage. I believe it was you that threw their microphone, right? So was that at all choreographed, or was that kind of just you working on the fly?
No, it was spur of the moment.
So is that difficult for you on behind the soundboard to navigate that?
Not on the soundboard, it's more of the lighting, because we wanted to make sure we made a big deal about it. So good thing that we had presets ready, so we did good.
Well, I think everybody here enjoyed the atmosphere and enjoyed the energy from Billy Dean. I don't know how old Billy is, maybe, I don't want to overage him, I shouldn't guess that, but here's a guy who was obviously real big in the 90s, and you would know the difference as far as energy level from then until now. So, Jamison, I do want to put a plug in for you because you did an awesome job. We were talking about it, and we had a lot of watchers on our Facebook page that were certainly enjoying the music. And first of all, before we talk about your business, the acoustics here at Willow Brook, you obviously have been to a lot of different places here locally and probably all around the state. What are your thoughts on how Bob and Sharon have kind of decked this place out?
They did really well. As far as acoustics here, they put wood on the sides, which is a lot better than tin. So it helped with the acoustics a lot, and I think they did a fantastic job building this place.
And for anybody that doesn't know, Jimmy Fortune is scheduled to come later this year. Of course, we'll cover that as well and have an event preview article. Jamison, one final thing. I do want to put a plug in for your business. Somebody heard the show and they're like, wow, I got to get this guy at my event. There have been several venues, in fact, a couple that are just down the road in Ames that have opened recently. So there's a need now, especially with COVID sort of improving, more events happening. How can somebody get in touch with you or request a quote on your services?
Yeah, so you can reach me on Facebook. If you go to J HUD Music Service on Facebook, you can get me that way. Or you can give me a call at 515-971-0160, and we can set something up for you.
Perfect. Jamison Hudson of J HUD Music Services did an awesome job tonight and a wonderful show for a lot of people who have been cooped up and certainly enjoyed the performance from Billy Dean. Jamison, we appreciate the time.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, Corey Brada, StoryCounty.News. We'll hang out here for a little bit longer and get you more cut-ins. We hope to talk to Billy here in a little bit, but we will stick around and give you updates. And we hope that you can come out for the next show, Jimmy Fortune, in a few months. But we'll stay here at Willow Brook for a little while longer, and we'll continue to give you live cut-ins. Corey Brada, StoryCounty.News. We'll talk to you soon. Corey Brada, StoryCounty.News here at Willow Brook Barn in Colo, and I'm joined by, I don't want to say the star of the show, but you kind of caught the attention of everybody in Story County, Meredith, with the ending performance there with Billy. So for anybody that didn't watch our live stream at the end there, check out our Facebook page. This is Meredith Jans, daughter of Bob and Sharon Wilson, who own and operate this wonderful facility. But Meredith, what did it feel like to be able to get up and perform with Billy?
Oh, well, it was a big surprise for sure, but it really was a pleasure to be able to do that. My parents, well, my dad in particular was like, "I'd love for you to sing with Billy," and I said, "Oh, no, this is this is his show, you know." But it really was an amazing opportunity, and it was just such a great time.
So was that choreographed from your parents at all? Was there something going on behind the scenes that you weren't aware of?
No. If you would have seen my face when they said that, I was completely starstruck, really. No, not at all. So I was completely surprised.
So for anybody from Nashville that's watching this that needs your contact information, how can people start to book you and schedule you?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I guess you could contact me at Willow Brook Barn, but
Willow Brook Barn on Facebook, and I will say, in all seriousness, Meredith, this was a big event, and I know this was a long time coming with COVID and everything that you guys have dealt with, and I know we spoke with Bob and Sharon about it too. You guys have Jimmy Fortune coming in a few months, excuse me. But how big was it for you and your family to be able to finally pull this off and do so safely, and again, get a name like Billy to come here to Colo? How big is that for you guys and just for all the community?
Absolutely. So as you know, with COVID in the last year, that's been a rough year for any small businesses in general. And this was just a huge thing for us. As my parents kind of talked about earlier in the evening, they have gone and seen Billy Dean several times, and he is just an amazing human being, very personable. And they said that one of their dreams would be to have him here. And so my siblings and I kind of were putting our heads together and happened to find out that he was available tonight, and we made that dream come true. And that's all we want. We want to be able to do things to bring our community together, especially in such a small community, and especially after such a rough year for so many people. This was just a really successful, amazing night, and we are so thankful to have the support of so many people, and especially from this community.
Talk a little bit about your sponsors this evening. We haven't really been able to put a plug in. I know you've got a laundry list of small businesses and companies that have really stepped up. Talk a little bit about your help tonight.
Absolutely. I definitely want to give a huge shout out to a lot of our actual Colo Nesco alumni. They actually take part of the majority of our sponsorships tonight, and we're hoping, of course, that will continue. We'd love, to have more big names here. As you had mentioned, we're having Jimmy Fortune come in September, and I actually earlier this afternoon just found out that there's a very good possibility we could have the Oak Ridge Boys come closer to Christmas, and that would just be another dream for sure. So we're going to try our best to bring those big names to this small community and bring people together.
And making up for what was a rough 2020 for so many people with an excellent 2021. So one final thing, Meredith, before we sign off, put a plug in for Willowbrook one more time for anybody who wants to schedule a wedding, a large event, or if there is somebody maybe in Nashville or somewhere else that actually is interested in booking an event here, how can they go about this?
Absolutely. So you can contact us. Just go to our website at willowbrookbarn.com. All of our contact information is on there. Like you had mentioned, we do weddings and any types of events. We definitely want to bring big and small names here. We are here to support big and small names and big and small businesses. So, yeah.
Meredith Jans here for Willow Brook Barn. It was an awesome night. Meredith, thanks for taking the time, and I would say you did okay up there.
Oh, thanks so much.
We will sign off here in a few minutes. Stay tuned to our Facebook page for more coverage from Willow Brook Barn this evening after the Billy Dean acoustic performance here in Colo. For StoryCounty.News, I am Corey Brada. Corey Brada here, StoryCounty.News, wrapping things up at Willow Brook Barn in Colo after a very energetic, high-energy performance from country star Billy Dean. And what an awesome venue here. Bob and Sharon Wilson have done an amazing job getting this place ready for events like this. They're also ready for weddings and for other graduations and different ceremonies, different types of events here. So if you are interested in Willow Brook Barn, certainly head on over to Willow Brook Barn on Facebook or check out their website as well. You can get information on scheduling. But again, kudos to Billy Dean for an unbelievable evening and atmosphere, and for the Wilsons for putting this on, and certainly we've enjoyed covering it for you throughout the evening. If you missed any of the live stream of Billy's show, certainly refer back to our Facebook page. We'll also have cut up versions of this, and we'll kind of collaborate the video all together here in the coming days, coming weeks. So we appreciate you staying with us throughout the evening. I'm Corey Brada signing off here for StoryCounty.News. Remember, if you are not already following our Facebook page, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Facebook is our main power right now, but we want to grow everything. We also have a new YouTube channel as well. So follow us, StoryCounty.News, and check out our website for the latest all around Story County. Thank you for joining us this evening. We will talk to you soon. I'm Corey Brada, StoryCounty.News.